NASA has just made a major announcement. The return of humans to the moon has been delayed. The highly anticipated Artemis lunar landing, originally planned for 2027, is now pushed to 2028. But why? Is this a setback or a strategic move? Today, we break down what's happening inside NASA's Artemis program and what this means for the future of space exploration. The Artemis program, led by NASA, is America's plan to return astronauts to the moon for the first time since the Apollo program. The last time humans walked on the moon was in 1972 during Apollo 17. Now, more than 50 years later, Artemis aims to land the first woman on the moon, land the first person of color, build a sustainable lunar presence, prepare for future missions to Mars. Unlike Apollo, Artemis isn't just about planting a flag, it's about staying. Originally, Artemis II crewed lunar flyby, 2024. Artemis III, crew landing on the moon, 2025, later 2026, then 2027. Now, the landing is officially targeted for 2028. According to recent reports, NASA is also adding an additional mission before the landing to strengthen mission readiness. So what changed? Why the delay? There are several major reasons. One, spacecraft development. The Artemis missions rely on the Orion capsule, the Space Launch System, SLS, a lunar lander built by SpaceX. SpaceX is developing a moon-optimized version of its Starship spacecraft to serve as the human landing system. But Starship is still in active testing. Developing entirely new, next-generation systems takes time, especially when human lives are involved. 2. Safety first. NASA learned from history. The Apollo 1 tragedy reminds us that rushing space missions can be catastrophic. NASA is choosing caution over speed. 3. Complex mission architecture. Unlike Apollo, Artemis missions require launching astronauts, docking in lunar orbit, transferring to a separate lander, landing near the moon's south pole. This is far more complex than missions in the 1960s. Global space race. The delay also raises geopolitical questions. China's space agency is accelerating its lunar ambitions. The China National Space Administration has already conducted robotic moon missions under the Chang'e program. China plans to land astronauts on the moon before 2030. This creates a modern moon race. But NASA's approach is different, focusing on international partnerships through the Artemis Accords. Countries including European Space Agency, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency are part of this collaboration. This isn't just America going back to the moon, it's a coalition. Is this a failure? Not necessarily. Space exploration has always faced delays. Even the Apollo missions experienced technical setbacks. Delays often mean more testing, stronger systems, better safety margins. And remember, Artemis 1 successfully orbited the moon in 2022 without crew. The hardware works. Now NASA is refining the next steps. What happens next? Upcoming milestones include Artemis 2, first crewed lunar flyby. Further, Starship test flights. Construction of the Lunar Gateway Station. Eventually, astronauts will land near the moon's south pole, where water ice may exist. Water ice means drinking water, oxygen, rocket fuel. That's how you build a permanent lunar base. And that's how you prepare for Mars. So yes, the moon landing is delayed. But this isn't a cancellation, it's a recalibration. The Artemis program is one of the most ambitious space projects in history. And when humans finally step onto the lunar surface again, likely in 2028, it could mark the beginning of a new era in space exploration. The real question is, are we witnessing the start of a permanent human presence beyond Earth? What do you think? Should NASA move faster or focus on safety first? Comment below. See you in the next video.